the Unpopular Opinion Podcast.
Hi, lovely people. This is Unpopular Opinion Podcast. This is an uncensored podcast from Ragout. Here we digest all the trending issues, music videos, interviews, concepts, and what have you. So I'm your host, Mark Anthony, and I'm here with
Kwame Apex.
Kwame Apex.
Yeah, Kwame Apex.
Egyptian Apex.
Now Kwame on top.
On top.
Like the number one Apex. The number one Kwame.
Like the pyramid eye.
Yeah, the number, like you see the at the extreme top.
Extreme.
Yeah, like
okay. So extreme.
Yeah.
So Kwame extreme. Thank you very much.
I said Kwame Apex. So it's Kwame extreme.
But Apex is at extreme, right?
Extreme top, not extreme.
Okay, Mate, no problem. Okay, so Charlie.
No Charlie. So Samini-Sarkodie. Samini-Sarkodie.
Charlie.
So apparently Samini says Sarkodie. So Samini was on a Twitter question and answer Q&A, and then he asked, like, so fans were asking him questions, and then a tweet came up that Samini, when are you releasing something with the landlord? And then Samini was like, so he's not expecting anything from the fans shouldn't expect anything from him and Sarkodie anytime soon, because Sarkodie has Bluethicked him.
Bluethick.
Yeah, Bluethick. So
hey, why somebody in check or what's up?
So Bluethick. So what's
Bluethick. So like, is it that Sarkodie is giving attitude to Samini or what?
No, I think it's not. Maybe it's not Sarkodie. Maybe it's just been busy or something.
In 2020, In 2020, Kwakwese complained about the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
In 2021, he had a song with Edem and Ifia,
okay,
which he never showed up for the video.
Yeah, okay. But then, are you sure you didn't catch it? Something.
Well, okay. According to Edem, they actually scheduled like the programs,
okay,
like the time for the video, time with that number. Sarkodie said, "I'm coming," and then that's it. So.
And then, are you sure maybe the day was supposed to come? You know, sometimes something comes up.
Because I remember Edem tweeting, I was like, okay, let me say, let me not misquote Edem. This happened on the February 22nd, 2021. Edem was like on Twitter, yo Sarkodie, I know you feel bad for not showing up for Favor. That's the Favor video. Okay. Team even lost money for that, but I forgive you, my G. No hard feelings. Call me when you need me. A day for you.
Okay.
This is Edem in 2021 February.
Okay.
He said no hard feelings. Sarkodie never showed up for the music video. He was also blue-ticking Kwakwese, just like he's doing to Samini. So what's going on, Sarkodie?
So Sarkodie was on 8FM,
okay,
I think last week, mm-hmm, and then Andy Dusty called Samini. So Samini like did this thing, like Samini doesn't hide anything.
Yeah,
he just tell you and then move away if feelings are kept.
But I think that interview was not to talk anything about, but I think it was unprofessional at that point, because Sarkodie was not in the studio to talk about Samini issue. He was there to promote a song or whatever that is was there to promote. So I think calling Samini was very
I think they were
no
on
hard feelings to the Hit FM fans, but this
but
is
I think they were speaking on the Sarkodie issue, the Sarkodie Samini issue.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe based on the conversation happening, they decided to make a phone call, because I remember Andy Dusty asking Sarkodie for like to say something, but then Sarkodie doesn't like talking about issues. Like I like that about Sarkodie, but sometimes it's not good. Sometimes you have to make it known. Sometimes he might be right, but then because he doesn't want to talk, people will just assume whatever someone is saying is true.
Okay, so let's take this issue also. TikTok also was once on a radio station, mm-hmm, wanted to promote his song, and another issue come, and I don't know if you remember, he had to just say, okay, I'm leaving. He just have to go. But I think Sarkodie was more professional, just to sit in to listen to whatever Samini have to say, and then just have to swallow it as like hard it is.
So I think we have the Sarkodie, the phone call from Samini. Yeah, I think we have it.
Okay.
Should we give it a play?
Yeah, we should give it a play. I want to listen to it.
Okay.
For clarity, what has SARK done to you?
This whole thing started from Twitter last night when I just told fans to ask me any question they would want me to answer. So one of them came with a question about whether or not I would work with SARK again and when was the last time we worked. So I said point blank that I don't think I would need a verse from SARK, but if he ever does need one, I'm not going to do it because I have my reasons why I said that. So I was telling him because I know the person that's asking me is obviously a SARK fan and a Samini fan and would want to see that collaboration happen. I have a few instances where SARK has disrespected me, but I didn't bring it out in public. But from how SARK Nation has risen on the Twitter thing and are disrespecting me even further for me coming out to spill the fact that something was done to me some years back that I didn't feel good about. But then I just felt like at 41, I don't have to hold anything back and I don't have to let anybody feel special in their corner when I know that I felt shortchanged. First of all, when SARK sent me the track for Love Rocks, I did it under 24 hours and sent him the song. Then somewhere along the line, I was in London, he sent me a certain track. I was down in Cafe in the studio. I did it under 24 hours and sent him the verse. Ask him, anytime he sends me a WhatsApp message, it takes me, less than 5 minutes. I'm good on communication. I don't know about him. It takes me less than 5 minutes. I'll respond to you. I'll tell you the truth, what I'm about, what I can do and what I can't. If you message SARK, he would not respond. Then I heard Kwalketi also complain about that. So I thought, okay, maybe that's the way he is. No problem. He's not my friend like that. And he will attest to that. Like, we don't talk, we don't call each other. There's no reason why we should have a beef. Nothing. But my thing here was that when I did everything that he ever asked me to do in time and on time, I expected that he would know that my principles towards work is such that if you can do it, let me know you can. If you can't, cool. I sent him, he expressed interest with my own remix. So yeah, I sent him the original beat, the reggae beat. He did it first. They sent the files, and then I put the files on a remix beat. Obviously, he wanted to be on the original beat, but I thought that would distort the history of the track because I have the original track, which is me by myself, and that's how it was a hit. So if it's a remix, if a remix is an interest, let's put it out, but let's put it out as a remix. I don't think it went down too well with him because he would have loved to be on the bang 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 bang. I know.
But the DJ Fraz production.
Exactly. But I wanted him on the Loud City production, which was the remix. So that was out the way. Then fast forward down the line, because I know I've done more than just one feature for him, and he just put one out. I know that I can always feel free and ask for any track I want him on if I feel like he will work with it. So I told him I'm working on something, I need him on it. And he said, okay, send me a few, let me see what I feel about them. I send you 3 tracks, you choose one. And then you ask me, is it an album or is it a single or whatever? I'm like, yeah, I'm working on an EP and this is the very last track. We were talking in, I think, in April or something, and I wanted to release the thing in July. I told him this is the very last track. He's like, cool. And then fast forward down the line, SARK never responded. He never said anything about the song. He never did the song. Anytime I would ask WhatsApp, it's a Bluethicked. He can go on his WhatsApp, WhatsApp right now and check my last messages to him. Even my invitation to the listening of my EP. He read it and it was Bluethicked. So me, I know they take that too personal, but I know that's how he rolls. But when the fans came at me, like, okay, why am I feeling too entitled by saying, hey, I asked him for a verse and he didn't do it? Here's the background to what I mean by I would not expect to do anything with him, because if I ask him for a track or if I have an arrangement for him to send me a track, he would delay me. But I don't delay people. Luckily for me, I don't need anybody's verse or anybody's chorus to make a hit song. Play my catalog. The only song I have on my catalog that's a hit song featuring someone else is Whiskey's Time Bomb. Yes, reverse the roles. You can tell me how many SARK songs that have people on there. That's what I told his people on the Twitter platform, because they were getting me furious by making me feel like me from 2001 is kissing Sack's backside, Sack from 2009 for a verse. When fans are those that ask for these things, otherwise I per se, if you check my catalog, I would not need an additional voice on my song necessarily to make any waves. When I put him on my own remix, where did you go? It could not surpass my own itself. That is the strength I have over my creativity. You know, I don't have anything against Sack, which is what I said in the tweet.
Okay.
But I was offended the way he treated me, and that is where I pegged him from that time till today. I don't message Sack for anything. He doesn't message me for anything.
Okay, Samini.
Going forward, I would not seek a verse from him, knowing how he can delay and distort my plans.
Okay, so Sack, all right. So with all this, so your fury is not about Sack, but rather the fans. Is that what?
Yes, it's not about Sack. It was about the fans because I explained to one fan who asked me a question: would you ever do a song with Sack? And I don't feel like it's time to close. Throw dust into people's eyes or cover people's deeds to make them seem like everything is calm when it's really not. There's other people in the industry who have done serious things to me that I've been quiet about. You see this Abiatus and 55 issue. I have a classical issue that I don't want to even talk about right now. But one day it will come out and we'll have to mention names and show who has been on road with someone's album forever and didn't pay a dime for it. And went and put it online and said it was theirs 100% when they know who the executive producer is. Have I come out to talk about this before? No. Yes, so I'm not like emotional, just ranting about things that hurt me. But if I'm asked a question and I feel like this is the time to educate people and let people know how people are actually treating people on the ground as compared to how people make it seem when they come and they sugarcoat things. Sack, you know force for me. He did a very listen. You know force for me. You be my small boy, you know that. We stay on the road. Sack was the first guy that rapped and said he wants to blow and become like Samini in one of his very first raps. Later on when he went out and said, Kopisa Yogi Dogi dear Sonny Bali dear why you Kopisa Sonny Bali dear Yogi dear Samini. I mean beside said then Yogi dear Samini. I feel about radio so they asked him. He said he's not really a Samini fan, so he doesn't really listen to the songs like that, so he doesn't know the song they're talking about. Same guy that said in his earlier freestyle that he wants to be like Samini. Guess what? Here is the Samini in 2023 still. My guy, don't play.
This is it.
What do you think?
What I think Samini expressed, I think it's a hidden feeling that was in him, which for the past years, looking at things, it's like he did love rock with Samini.
Sarkodie.
Sarkodie.
I think Sarkodie's song.
He made it point clear that in less than 24 hours, he gave him a verse. And he sent him another one, which another less than 24 hours. Even that one, he was not in GH.
Okay.
He also have to, in time, in 24 hours.
Yeah. But
so why is it taking forever for Sarkodie?
What if Sarkodie was like on album mode or something like that? What if maybe he was busy? I know you are going to go with the fact that Samini made time for him, but maybe, okay, what if maybe Samini wasn't, like Sarkodie wasn't feeling the song, Samini wanted.
So what do you do? It's like, bro, Charlie, I don't feel this song. I don't want to be on this. I'm coming. On his latest album.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the name of the album?
Whose album?
Sarkodie.
Jams. Yeah.
Black Sheriff contacted him and was like, okay, that's what Sarkodie. He said Black Sheriff actually mean, okay, King Sack, I want to be on this album.
Yeah.
And they came out with Countryside. And I can tell you, none of the track from the Countryside on the album can be compared to the Countryside.
That's
everywhere you go.
No. You can't say that.
None.
You can't say
Take
that
it from me.
because
I'm saying it.
No. You can't say this.
It is.
No. See, someone, maybe that's your perception.
That's not my perception.
That's your perception because someone else might be feeling a different song. That's what you feel.
That's not what I feel. That is what is trending. You can't compare. Compare Countryside to any of the tracks on the Jam album.
No, that's the biggest song on the album, but that's not necessarily the best on the album. That's the song carrying the album, but that's not the best song on the album.
That's the best song.
No.
And I feel if Braco wasn't on that album,
Okay.
I rest my case.
What do you? Oh no. Like you have to finish that sentence.
Seriously, I feel if Braco was not on that album, I don't know where the jams would
No. What
I'm
are you
saying
saying?
this for
What
a
are you
fact.
saying? That's not a fact. Like you are saying something based on your opinion.
Not my
You
opinion.
can't.
I mean,
Wait. That's.
Shall we-
I want you to own your opinion. You
I'm
can't.
owning it, but this is what is the system.
That's your opinion. That's what I want you to know. Like that's your opinion.
Okay, can you give me a different verse from any song from the jams? Give me.
So personally, that's me.
Okay.
Personally, I feel I enjoy countryside.
I don't want to mention countryside. Don't
I
mention
enjoy countryside.
And I'm saying
I
countryside
enjoy
is the
countryside. No, I enjoy countryside.
So
but
you-
that's not the best song on the
It
album.
is the best on the album.
It isn't.
best. So give me your best on the jams.
So
album.
I feel I enjoy countryside, but to me, I feel Labadi is the best song on the album.
Okay.
Not the biggest. Countryside is the biggest song, but Labadi is the best song on the
Anything which
album.
is big is the best.
No. Everything big isn't the best.
So you can't tell me that you play Labadi.
Yes.
I'm coming. Even if you go to the primary schools,
Yeah.
you play Labadi
Uh-huh.
and you play countryside.
Yes. So let me come in. Would you say Rocky Dauni is big in Ghana?
He's big in the world.
Is big in the world.
Yes.
Okay, but then if we check per numbers on records, his songs don't make that good numbers as compared to the Sarkodie, the Shatawale, the Stone
And
Boy.
those ones making the numbers don't get it to make it to the Grammys.
Exactly. Does that mean the big songs?
And I'm telling you,
per your
my argument. I'm telling you, per my argument.
Yeah.
Countryside will get more nominations more than Labadi.
So, Labadi can call it.
Countryside-
Why do you keep interrupting my
I'm coming.
argument?
Let me give you this fact.
Okay, make your
Countryside
facts.
will make the numbers. It will make the trends. It will make the awards. It will make the nominations. Not Labadi.
Okay.
Get this straight.
Okay, so Countryside can get, let's say, popular song of the year, but then
Collaboration of the year.
no problem. But then Labadi can make it to record of the year because the pen game in the Labadi, like you have to take.
I'm
you
not-
have to
I'm not
listen to-
estimating the facts
No.
of,
Wait.
like, Kim Promise is one of my
Wait.
one of my
Like
arguments.
you just finished with your argument. Let me make mine. Let me make my point. So the pen game on the Labadi song, like it's on a different level.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
So
I
that's
enjoy
what,
it.
that's
I
what,
enjoy it also.
okay. And I'm saying I enjoy Countryside. It's the biggest song on the album. That's the song carrying the album. But then it's not.
That is what.
That's the biggest, but
And-
that's not the
and-
best.
And that's the song carrying
The album.
So,
But
so imagine Sarkodie have turned down Black Sheriff collabo.
okay, but then
So I
maybe
think-
maybe it's because of the chemistry. Maybe if Black Sheriff hadn't made that connection, maybe there would be a different song carrying the album. Who would have known?
I
You
tell you.
just can't tell. You just can't tell.
No,
You
no,
just
no,
can't tell.
Let me make this thing clear.
Okay,
to you,
make it clear.
I think sometimes some collaboration wouldn't make things. I know when Sarkodie jump on Footprints, this song, Jakapia. I don't know if you know that song, Footprint. Sarkodie heard the track and was like, "Come on, I want to be on this track." You understand? Even though people are saying he said, "I want to be on this track," and it was a hit. You understand? He jumped on Whiter, Electricity. It was massive.
But then
Even though the song-
there's an argument that the collaboration, the remix isn't as popular as the original. There's this.
There will be yes, I'm coming. Do you
There's
know
a
why?
perception, yeah, because the song the original already made it out there, yeah.
It's like Stonebwoy jumping onto Solo.
Okay.
Solo with
Yeah, but then with Stonebwoy with the solo track, Stonebwoy like made a difference.
You see, sometimes
Made a difference. Sometimes I think,
like when the song is already a hit, you don't think there's no need for a remix. But I think Second Sermon with what's the name? Burna Boy actually took Black Sherry to the next level, like up there. You understand?
Yeah.
So Sarkodie, I don't no disrespect, but denying people a collabo, Charlie, you need to think twice. Seriously. People need you on their verses. And your verse can take someone somewhere.
people need him on their songs.
They don't need your verse, like they need something from Sark. King Sark, you know what time it is. So to the extent like Samini calling you my small boy, Charlie.
But maybe you see that the small boy tag, like I don't see it as a big deal. Like I don't see it as a big deal. Maybe it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
I understand Samini in a way. It's like when
it's not a big deal.
I understand him in a way when he started from Batman, you know, when he was being featured
like,
in so many songs.
Samini has been
way
there,
back,
like he has
way
been
back,
there,
way
and
back.
he's still there, like
And
he's still there. Yeah.
You know, we know Samini way back in the 90s. So I mean, he's there. But I mean, Charlie, if people call you on their verse, on their track, I beg Charlie say crowd. If I do some more, why? You don't know where the song will be. If you don't like it, say, my bro, Charlie, I don't like the song. I don't like it. If you can give me a different song, Charlie, be cool. Charlie, this beef. Okay. Next on the bill is Camidoh.
So Camidoh, is it there?
Well, Camidoh said all these labels will keep coming to us with cheap deals. And I repeat, cheap deals. And our young creative will gladly sign because they don't see lights and hope anywhere else. Camidoh, you see the light?
So wait, our artists signing the deal, like for the record labels because they are getting what they are worth, or are they signing for the numbers?
They are signing for the numbers.
Why do you think they're signing for the numbers?
I mean, let's say I'm using myself as an example. Let's say I'm an upcoming artist, and then for about, let's say, 5 years I've been like upcoming for underground for 5 years. It's not easy being an upcoming artist for that long.
That I can attest to.
And even I have a record label was like, oh, I see what you are doing and I want to give you this. Perhaps what I have, I think, should be above it, but because I want people to see what is in me, I'll gladly go for it. For the numbers.
Okay.
Some of them are worth more, but because they don't have that numbers that they have currently, so they still have to go for it.
But maybe I think that's why Camidoh has seen the lights, because Camidoh is with an indie label. I think George Britton is his manager, but then Camidoh, Charlie, that guy is doing some magic. Like Charlie, Camidoh recently joined the 100 million club on Boomplay. Boomplay. Charlie, that guy is doing amazing.
Well,
like he's really doing well.
I think
he's really doing well.
I think he's seen something in some of the young artists.
Okay.
I don't know which of them though, but I think he believes that they worth more than they are giving at their record label. And I totally agree with him.
That's
we don't want to mention any names though, but you know the artist yourself. Okay, we don't want to mention any names. Personally, I think Camidoh have seen what some of the young artists are doing here, and then they deserve more. Because no disrespect to any record label here, but I think the Nigerian record label are doing far better than our record label here in Ghana.
That's true, because in Ghana here we don't have like major labels like that. Yes. Let's say Lynx is doing well, but Lynx isn't like a major label like let's say the Empires and the rest.
That is why the Empire is taking our artists.
Well, maybe what if our artists went for Empire and not the other way around?
whether the mountain came to Muhammad or Muhammad went to the mountain, at the long run, we still see Muhammad and the mountain.
Well, I think
so. It's either whether they came for Black Sherif or they came for any of our artists, or some of our artists went to them. It is still coming to one thing. They are all going to Empire, and I'm telling you, if you give Empire the chance, they will send like 50% of artists. Tell me if I'm lying.
They can if they don't run out of revenue.
But let me tell you that I'm not going to tell you the name of the artist. They are actually talking to one of the biggest artists here. But the only problem is the monetary aspect. That's what they are looking at. And don't be surprised, you know that artist.
Well, I think that can be either one of it's basically one of the S's.
I don't know.
It's one of the S's.
You are talking about
I know one.
One of your ex.
One of the S's.
One of your ex.
Not
okay.
X.
So,
one of the S's.
I'm not saying it's one of your ex. Okay, thank you very much.
And Camidoh is out with a new album. A lifetime is not enough. Yeah, lifetime is not enough, and the album is doing very well. I think my favorite song on the album is Adole.
So Adole is your ex, right?
Adole.
Oh, okay, I understand why you're talking about the
So
ex.
Adole is the name of one of my sisters. Yeah, her name is Adole. Yeah, Adole. So let's move on to the next topic.
Okay, no, but seriously, I think some of our young artists are worth more.
Yeah,
than the record labels are giving them here.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But then how do you know they are not getting what they are worth? Because they've never disclosed their contract. So how do you know they are not getting what they are worth?
They don't disclose their contract. They don't tell you the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Outside because they are under a record label. And I don't want to sound so sarcastic, but I think some find themselves like ending their career on the way because of some of these record labels. I don't want to mention names because I'm very sensitive of what I'm saying.
But you see, sometimes it's not all that true. Let's take someone like
if you want to mention them, I can mention them.
Like let's not go too deep into this record label thing. Like it's because mostly
what he said what all this label will keep coming to us with cheap deals.
But maybe what if they are approaching Camidoh with that deal?
I mean, perhaps he saw the deal.
Maybe,
like it's a cheap deal.
Yes, exactly. So
and I don't know which record label actually contacted Camidoh with such a cheap deal.
But Camidoh is a big brand. Like as of now, Camidoh is one of the biggest brands in Ghana.
Okay, do you think approaching Camidoh with $1 million deal is
1 million? No, it's a bad deal. It depends on what it includes.
Yes. So
because 1 million, come on, $1 million. $1 million is big, but Charlie. What's that guy's name? What's his name? Come on, give me the name. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber sold this. He sold this catalog for 200 plus million. During this week, 200 plus million. And
people will be like, that is huge. Yeah, it is very, very, very big. But do you know how much?
Exactly. Works went into that.
Yes.
It got up from somewhere. You can't. When Justin Bieber started, you couldn't approach him with $1 million. Camidoh is doing well. His songs are all over. Camidoh is one of the biggest artists in Ghana.
Yes, I know.
At the moment. Yes. So let's move on to the next topic. Thank you.
So stop approaching our artists with cheap deals. Thank you very much. Okay, to bring you the trending news, we have with me.
My name is Dark Model. On today's episode, Arabi shared track list for his forthcoming album Genesis.
Okay, so
album.
Yeah.
Is it his first album?
No, Arabi gets. I think he has Pharaoh already, and then a couple of EPs as well.
Okay.
So this is I don't know exactly, but
Like a second.
But he said it's forthcoming.
no, forthcoming as in like
It's coming.
It's coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
When it's
so-
coming, it's doing.
Okay.
So the album is coming out, I think, either ending of this month or early next month.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be the album coming out.
Okay. Charlie Arabi.
And
Shout out. Big ups.
the track list, I think, I don't know if there were any features on the so let's see, but I've seen the track list, and it's
going to be massive.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the Arabi we know, like the old Arabi,
The old Arabi.
the one.
Is it the Obishi Arabi?
That one.
Secondly, always record a full song even if you wish to collaborate with another artist, says Eno Baroni.
No, come again. It's over.
Always record a full song even if you wish to collaborate with another artist, says by Eno Baroni. What do you think?
You get boys Adam Macantoni.
Yes, sir.
Macantoni.
Yes, sir.
I think you know where this is from. Like this one, not be straight bullet. So it be advice.
No, you see, this one, it like sniper. You know, we see him, but he shoot you.
Oh no, this one not be sniper.
Who is it going to?
It be bars, oh.
Sake of this one, if you play
It be bars. We talk some issue right now. It be bars.
You see, this is a. So what Eno is saying, I think it's like she has a point, because if you record a song, you have an artist in mind you want to put on the song.
Okay.
Yet still you record a full song and then you create a different one with the portion you want the artist to fill. So even if the artist Bluethicked you,
Eish.
even if the artist Bluethicked you still have the song.
Your song.
Yeah, to put it out
This
there.
I check like you're talking about.
Oh no.
This one.
I'm not talking about that.
But you see, Eno.
This is directions.
Eno is one of the artists that I think.
Like the best rappers. No, Eno is one of the best rappers.
I'm coming. I'm making a.
But then
statement.
she's
I'm
still
coming.
one of the
I'm
best
coming.
rappers.
I'm coming. I think she's doing the guy's job in the lady body.
Okay, I get you.
Do you understand me right now? I know Eno can go one-on-one with some rappers we have right now, and I tell you they'll be licking her boots.
Hey.
Seriously.
That one, yeah, like it did. That one,
So I know why she's saying this. Maybe obi the pinida into no.
maybe she too, she DM way.
Yeah, maybe she DM way like then give them black text. So now Ben then. Yeah, the only people I'm sure you redeem from the command blue text. So
Also fans.
Junior net.
Me ama mention.
Junior net.
My number one artist.
Oh fefe.
So I think Shadawale is one of the most hardworking artists in
Yeah, no
Ghana.
doubt.
Very quick.
Because Charlie's creation process and Charlie is like how he puts his
They can't
lyrics
the boy.
together.
They can't the boy.
Bro, like you have to see this video. You know, like it just creates the melodies and then vibing, and then it just fits.
I remember like when he was live, I had a notification, but then I was kind of busy, so I just not paying much attention to it.
Bro, like talking about this is Charlie, that guy maybe doesn't deserve Ghana or like something because
Junior, Charlie Junior don't deserve Ghana.
Charlie. Nah, not that he doesn't deserve Ghana. Ghana doesn't deserve Shatawale.
Yes.
Ghana doesn't deserve Shatawale.
That's the right word to
Yeah,
use.
that's what I was supposed to say.
I don't want to talk.
Ghana doesn't deserve
Otherwise.
Shatawale. Like, let's move on.
Okay, so fourth on our list. Thames Rihanna, Lift Me Up, single from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever gets nominated for the Academy Awards.
Chichala, Wakanda Forever.
So you know, Lift Me Up by like originally by Rihanna.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she I think I don't know what the contract or what the agreement was, but then they remade the song, and then this time around they gave it to the Wakanda Forever. That's the Black Panther 2. So at the end of the movie, the song comes out, and because of how the song and the movie ended, that song was like the best song,
like the best song.
If you sit back and then you try picturing a different song for that moment, like you won't get any song that can fit that moment, because how the movie ended, that's the best song to end the movie with. And I think they deserve this.
Okay.
Because that's the best. I think they need to win this. No, they have to win this.
They need or they have to?
They have to.
They have to.
No, they don't need. They have to.
Okay, so Riri, your Wakanda Forever is going to win this award. Thank you very much.
Last on our list today, Stonebwoy sent a message of gratitude to Asamoah for taking the course involved in his surgery 7 years ago.
Stonebwoy did what?
He sent a message of gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yes.
Wow. Gratitude.
Okay, so Stonebwoy took to his Twitter handle and then sent this. He tweeted this at Asamoah Gyan. You came to for me around this time 7 years on. You decided to take my surgery cost. I'm forever grateful.
This guy is always grateful.
Yeah.
Stonebwoy is grateful. Wow.
Stonebwoy is grateful. Like, so while on stage in Jamaica over the weekend, I think last week, he made so he record getting involved in an accident which injured his right knee 20 years ago. So I think during the week was around the same time 7 years ago when he went for his surgery. So I think.
So did Asamoah pay part or he took care of?
So from the tweet, Stonebwoy said, you decided to take my surgery cost. So maybe
that means
So I'm sure Asamoah Gyan took care of everything.
Jan, respect. Back on or no?
And I think Stonebwoy has an attitude of gratefulness. Like Stonebwoy shows gratitude.
He's
so Stonebwoy is always grateful.
Stonebwoy is always grateful.
From day one till now, Stonebwoy
very
is grateful.
Stonebwoy is grateful.
Stonebwoy is grateful.
Adam. Sorry, Makantemi. So
yes, sir.
Why are you stretching on the Stonebwoy is always grateful?
I mean, when someone is grateful, let's say the guy is grateful.
Okay, so like from how you are saying it, it's as if there's something in there.
There's nothing. I mean, we are talking about Stonebwoy now.
Okay.
And you made it clear that he was what? Grateful.
Yeah, Stonebwoy was grateful.
No one is trying to throw in directions over here. Yes, Stonebwoy is grateful as we are grateful here right now.
So,
just like we are also grateful for being part of this episode.
Like the first episode, like this is a pilot episode.
And yes, we are very grateful. And we are thanked and we're also grateful for Dark Mother for passing through also. And so that I'm not going to be grateful to you. So thank you. And we are grateful for spending your time watching us on this first episode of this podcast of Unpopular Opinion. We are grateful.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.